I have almost 200 PS1 games, and today I'm gonna rank them all. Damn, that's gonna be a long day. So, as you can see, I have a lot of games. And the other day I looked at my shelf and it was disgusting. All dusty, out of order, cracked cases and all that. Nah, that's not gonna work. We have to go through them, sort them, and clean them up. And I was like, why not make a video about it? Because it seems like you guys actually enjoy the PS1 content, which is crazy. I love that. And since I'm an old guy who never created a tier list before, I'm gonna try that. Is it even cool anymore? Doing a tier list? Whatever, I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We have 5 tiers. S tier, which is a classic, obviously. A tier, which is almost a classic, but not exactly. But I would happily play it anytime. C tier is like mid, nothing special, but okay. D is like, not a fan. And F tier is obviously crap. I don't think I have to explain that. So here are the games. This one says 162, but I think it's gonna be more. But we will see. If we miss something, we can always just put it in here. Yeah, we have a lot of games. I already consumed a white monster, so I'm pretty much ready. I think let's get started. So this is all in alphabetical order. So the first one is 007. Yeah, probably should have ordered it physically as well because it's gonna be painful. Okay, give me 30 minutes and I'm gonna find it. Oh, this is heavy. There you go, there you go. The first game, 007 games, 2 of them. Tomorrow Never Dies and The Word Is Not Enough. Yeah, obviously this is a bit hard because it's 2 games. I would love to rate them separately because they are quite different. TND is like a third-person action adventure game. It's not bad, it's not bad. I remember it didn't have a multiplayer, which was quite weird. The controls were like really clunky, but I remember I played it so much, so I can't really hate it. It's definitely not S tier. A tier maybe. For me, personally, I know a lot of you don't like it, but I'm gonna see it's a C tier because for me it's mostly nostalgia. Word Is Not Enough. It's great. That's a good game. I prefer that one 100%. It's an FPS, like GoldenEye. I know it's a bit different from the N64 version, but still, it's a good game, I think. It's better than TND, so it's A tier. So I feel like I should get the average, which is... Yeah, I'm just gonna say A tier. Yeah, screw it. We will see. We will see how it goes. So one game done. First game done. That's pretty cool. The next one is 102 Dalmatians. Is that how you say it? Probably not. Some people are gonna be like, that's not how you pronounce it.
Dalmatian.
102 Dalmatians. I even put this in a plastic case. This must be like a rare game or something. The only problem I have with this is I never got into the movie. I think the movie is like a bit overrated. I really hated this lady. I don't remember her name. But the game is pretty much the same as the movie. Like, you get to play as the dogs, you gotta like jump around, do some puzzles. It's mostly for kids, but it's a decent game. And the soundtrack is really nice. I remember that. I think the voice acting too. I think they kept the same voice actors. I would say it's nothing special, but decent. I'm not a huge fan, mostly because of the movie. Like, gameplay-wise, it's fine. You know, it's the usual Disney stuff. But yeah, the movies, I don't like the movies. Okay, so the next one is 321 Smurf. So this one is, I'm not sure about you guys, but I really like the Smurfs. I used to watch it so much. Maybe it was just an Eastern European thing, but Smurfs was like on the TV, like non-stop when I was a kid. As for the game, it's like a really basic racing game, but obviously I'm not the target audience. I mean, you can even see it's for 4 years old, so... yeah, it's like a Mario Kart copy, but yeah, it has like 1 or 2 weapons or whatever you call it. Nothing too fancy. Graphics are kind of ugly as well. Where should I put this? Where should I put this? I feel like it's worse than 102. I hate to put it here because it's for like really small kids, but whatever, I'm gonna put it in D. Yeah, it's fine. 40 Wings. 40 Wings is one of my favorite PS1 games. I actually have a super long video about it, like 25 minutes or something. That was the second video I ever uploaded to YouTube, and I think it still holds up. Like, the way I talk and like the whole vibe is really amateur, but the things I say it still holds up, yeah. It's not my peak content, I would say, but I had to start somewhere, come on. 40 Wings, for me this is S tier. Some people are not gonna agree because technically it's not like a huge step forward, but it's such a great game, it's such a great vibe, it's just Great, it's a good game. Next up is Bug's Life. A Bug's Life. I really liked the movie, I remember that. But the game is like, if I remember correctly, it was like really hard. Oh yeah, I remember, dude. There was like you could grow seeds and then like use it for platforming. This was a good mechanic. I think it's definitely one of the better like movie adaptations, but I think I'm gonna put it to C, like next to 102. It feels fair. Maybe it's a bit better because of the like unique mechanics with the seeds and all that. I'm gonna leave it in C for now. Alien Resurrection. Like, I don't think I have to say anything. This is one of the best, if not the best, FPS on the PS1. Insanely good atmosphere, awesome weapons, really hard game. I love it. If you play just one shooter on the PS1, make it this one. I'm gonna have a video on this, 100%, but this one S tier, no questions. Ape Escape, another classic. This one is classic in a different way, because this is mostly like a platformer action third-person game, and a lot of unique like gadgets and all that. It had like an insane level variety with like sci-fi, prehistoric thing. Yeah, I need to make a video on this at some point. It was also, I think, the first game you could play with the DualShock. This must be a classic, dude. 100%. Like S tier. Alright, Disney's Lost Atlantis. No, actually that's not the title. Disney's Atlantis. The Lost Empire, another movie adaptation. I know a lot of people are not gonna like this game because it's nothing too special, but for me this was one of the games I played so much. Because I remember there was like on the first level there was like a puzzle or something, I can't remember, but I couldn't solve it because I didn't speak English and I was like just running around trying to figure out what to do. That was fun, so fun times, dude, fun times. I remember it also had like multiple characters and all that. It's a decent game, it's a decent game. I mean, it's a personal thing, right? I can put this to A, I will put this to A. I don't care. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think. Austin Powers, Pinball. This is like a meme game, actually. So yeah, like anytime you look at a PS1 game, like on eBay or something, this is gonna be the first game you find. It's gonna be $2 or something. It's like so cheap. Yeah, it's a pinball game. I mean, what can I say? I don't have a problem with like the Austin Powers like movies, but this game is like, it's a joke. So yeah, this is not really like a proper game. I have to pull this to F. Okay, Batman and Robin. A lot of people hate this game. If you search for this game on YouTube, the first result you're gonna see, I'm pretty sure, is gonna be, oh, this is the worst game ever, you know, blah, blah, blah. But you know, they only say that because of clicks, let's be real. Why do people hate this game? Yeah, that's a good question. Because it was ahead of its time. I'm not kidding. They created an open world game on the PS1, which is insane. It's definitely lacking a few mechanics, it's a bit clunky, but when it works, it's a great game, in my opinion. Like, the atmosphere is pretty awesome with the usual Batman dark stuff. It also had like a lot of investigation and gadgets, so something you would really like expect from a Batman game, really. Like, it definitely has some problems, but I think it's not a bad game. Like, not that bad as people say. Would I play it anytime though? Probably not. It's decent. Let's just say decent. If someone says this is the worst PS1 game, don't believe them. They are lying. They just want your clicks. Batman of the Future. Return of the Joker. What do I know about this game? I don't know anything. I don't remember this. I can't remember all the games, okay? Just leave me alone. This is like a beat 'em up, I think. Without remembering this game, it's a bit hard, but I'm gonna put it to decent. It looks good. I actually can't wait to try this. It looks cool. Okay, so next one, Blade. This is another like movie adaptation. I remember this game is like super dark. Like, I didn't even see anything, like literally. I know it has like a badass soundtrack, like insanely good soundtrack, like something you would expect from the movies. Gameplay wise, it's nothing special. It's just like a hack and slash run and gun thing. It's not bad though. I love the Blade movies, so yeah, for me this game is great. I feel like I could play this game anytime. Yeah, it's A tier. Blade, you should try it. Blood Omen, The Legacy of Kain. A classic. This is like a top-down RPG, but for the PS1 this was so complex. Like, it had a lot of magic, items, and like the whole world is so dark, and geez, I love this game. I feel like a lot of later like titles got inspired by this one. I think this was the first like real RPG I played. I really like this one. I can't help it. This is a classic for me. Broken Sword, Templar of the... What? No, Shadow of the Templars, yes. This is a point-and-click game. I'm not a huge point-and-click fan, but the art style is amazing in this game, God. I remember the story is also like quite intriguing and like a lot of mysteries, a lot of good puzzles. And I even got stuck because, yeah, I was a kid. It has hard puzzles, yeah, 100%. I'm not a huge point-and-click guy, but I don't want to put it in C, just because how cool the art style is. This cannot be a C tier game, dude. This is a great game. I couldn't find Broken Sword 2 yet, so I'm gonna skip that. Next, we have Bugs Bunny and Taz Time Busters. The Bugs Bunny games on the PS1 are actually pretty cool. This one is like a time travel thing, you know, Aztec things, Vikings, and yeah, all that. You can play as Taz or Bugs. I think there's a co-op too. Yeah, 1 or 2 players. It has a co-op. It's pretty cool. This is an A tier game. I like this. Good game, really good game. Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. Pretty much the same as the previous one, but this time it's only bugs. But I think the settings are better in this one. Like we have pirates, castles, and all that. Gameplay-wise, it's pretty much the same. Once again, a good Bugs Bunny game on the PS1. This is A tier for me, A tier, 100%. Bushido Blade. I have a long video about this one. As the title on that video says, this game was ahead of its time. This is a hardcore game, right? So you get to choose like a traditional Japanese weapon and you have to fight, but you can easily die like in one slash and you're gone because, yeah, it's hardcore. There's like a secret ending and a nice, amazing environment. For me, Bushido Blade is goated. It's an S tier, no questions. It's unique. It's something I've never seen before. No questions. S tier. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Obviously, this is a Buzz Lightyear game, but not the Toy Story one. This one has more comic book style. I like the look. The look is cool. Aiming is really painful in this one. Oh, and it also has the Tim Allen voice acting. That's so cool. Gameplay-wise and like levels, I'm not sure. For me, this is a C tier. This is a decent game, but nothing special. For me. You can think otherwise. CT Special Forces Bioterror. This is a side-scroller 2D like shooter. I like the graphics, but like the gameplay for me is just a bit boring. It's nothing special. Oh, I know why this game was so weird. Because I tried this the other day, and the enemy screams were so realistic. Like... okay, maybe that's too realistic a little bit. For me, this is like meh. I don't really care about this game. I'm not a huge fan. CTR. Crash Team Racing. God damn, dude. This is the kart racer on the PS1. I played this game so much back in the day. Jesus. I literally know like every map, I think, still, even today, like the beach and the aquarium and like the pyramids and all that. This is one of my favorite kart racers on the PS1. Like, this is how you do a kart racer. It's amazing. Yeah, S tier. Even the remaster or the remake or whatever you call it, I think they did a great job with that. Carmageddon. Oh, man. My mom hated this game, I remember that. It was so cruel. The way you like collect points and like money in this game is like you just literally kill people. It was like really controversial back in the day. Like everyone was just like, you cannot let your kid play this game. It's so brutal. But is it good though? I think it was mostly like how brutal it was, and we just had to play it because, you know, they didn't let us. So I think it's a C tier game. Next up is Casper. I love Casper, dude. There was a Casper cartoon and even a movie, I think, or something. He was like a geek guy and everyone just bullies him, like his brothers or something. I know this game is nothing special. It's just like a really short, like really basic game, but I just played this so much. Oh, and yeah, it had a lot of loading screens, I think. Jeez, I remember that. I would put this to C because I like Casper, but I remember like the loading screens were insane. 50% of the game was just like staring at a blank screen, so I'm just gonna put this to D. I'm sorry, Casper. The Crash games. Crash 1, 2, and 3. I need to read this together, okay? So listen, I'm gonna tell you the most unpopular opinion about the Crash games. So Crash 1, you know, this is the OG Crash. It means something, you know, it started the whole, like, series. But for me, the first Crash is, like, a bit rough. I'm not gonna lie. If you play Crash 2 or Crash 3 and then go back to Crash 1, you're gonna feel like the other two games added so many quality of life improvements, like the sliding, the power-ups, and like better level design and all that. But I have to give it some credit for like starting the whole series, you know, and I would play this like anytime. So this is an A tier for me. And now, Crash 2. For me, Crash 2 is the GOAT. Why? You ask, why? Why? Why is that? Because for me, Crash 3 was too much. A little bit too much. I like the time travel thing, but other than that, I preferred the second one. It had like more atmospheric levels, better boss fights, and when it came out and we played it, after the first game, we were like, holy shit. You can hate me, you can tell me I'm stupid. For me, Crash 2 is S tier. Crash 3 is somewhere between S and A tier, so I'm not gonna put it to S, I'm gonna put it to A. Oh, Crash Bash. Damn. If there is a frustrating game, it's this one. I understand why they made it. It's supposed to be like a party game. The problem is, if you don't have a party and you play against the AI, it's just brutal. Like, the AI doesn't miss. They are just impossible to beat. Like, I always played this alone because I didn't have friends. And I hated it. Like, this is the kind of game you play once for like 20 minutes and then you just rage quit. Like, over. Never again. I don't want to see. I'm not gonna give it an F tier because it feels like if you have friends, maybe. I don't know. Next one, Croc. This is such an underrated game, dude. Croc is like, you know, Spyro, Crash, all that 3D action platformers and things. But this is like a really early game and, you know, it was a bit rough around the edges, I would say, the first game. But still, really underrated. Not many people talk about it. I think Crash just stole the spotlight, basically. But it's a really cute game. Like, I really love Croc, like the main guy. Would I play it anytime, though? No, I wouldn't, because the first game has a really bad camera. So the camera is fixed, and it just gets stuck, like, into everything. It's just so annoying. But, Croc 2. Croc 2 fixed that issue. And Croc 2 is awesome. They added NPCs, a hub area, and just improved in every single way. If you play a Croc game, play Croc 2. Croc 2 is great. This is A tier. I would play it anytime. I love Croc 2. Right, next one is, this is a funny one, Crusaders of Might and Magic. This is a very budget RPG. Don't let the Might and Magic fool you. This is a budget game, but I love it. It has like a weird vibe. I can't really describe it. It's like a liminal, janky, and for some reason I just like it. This game is cool. But if you check like Metacritic or ask other people, they're probably gonna say it's a crap game. And they are not wrong. I would play this game anytime. And I'm actually planning to make a video about this. I just like janky games, and this is one of them. Cool. Crypt Killer. This game is stupid expensive. I'm not sure why. And when I checked the prices, I was like, damn. This is a rail shooter. Is it a good rail shooter? No, it's not. The graphics are weird. The sprites are like messing up your eyes. I don't like this game at all. So I'm actually planning to sell this game because I don't know why people pay so much for it. It's not a good game. It's a D tier. All right, Demolition Racer. Probably can't even see it because of this stupid sticker then. Demolition Racer. A really underrated racer in my opinion. It's like somewhere between like destruction, like derby and racing, because during the races you can destroy like the enemy cars and all that. It's a good game. I really enjoy this game. And you can do some pretty nice tuning on it. You can change the colors, add some stickers and all that. It's pretty cool. I had the demo disc and I think there was just only one level in the whole demo and I just kept playing the same level with the same car. Man, simple times. For me, this is A tier. Again, if you search for it online or talk to someone else, they probably will say, you know, it's nothing special. But for me, this is good nostalgia. I like this game. Die Hard Trilogy. This game is sick. This game is awesome, dude. Look at that book. Jesus Christ, I think it's like 100 pages or something. It's 160 pages. Oh my god. So the thing with Die Hard is, first of all, I love the Die Hard movies. Like, Bruce Willis is a cool guy in these movies. Imagine being in 1996, okay? You want to play games, but games are expensive. You buy this game, you pay one price, and you get 3 games. This is 3 games, dude. Like, it had a third-person shooter part, it had a rail shooter, I think, and even I think like a car chase. All of them are like decent, nothing too special, because obviously it's a licensed game, okay? It's like a movie game, so don't expect a life-changing experience, but pretty good value, pretty good game. Die Hard, where do I put you? It's a good value, but it's not like something I would play every day. It's a C tier for me. It's just decent. They didn't stop there. There is a Die Hard 2, Die Hard Trilogy 2. This time though, it's only one game. They combined the 3 game modes into one, but to be honest, it feels less. It's a lot shorter than the first game. It's still a decent game, but for like in terms of value, you just get less. But I'm still gonna put it to C because I think gameplay wise, it's pretty much the same, a little bit polished than the first one. So yeah, it's a good game still. All right, a banger, guys. Dino Crisis, one of my favorite games on the PS1. If you ask me, I would rather play Dino Crisis than Resident Evil. Like any day, anytime. Dino Crisis is a franchise we need to resurrect. Someone get it and just do something with it. I used to love dinos, not that much these days, but still. And the way they used the same engine as Resident Evil just made everything different was crazy. The controls are great, puzzles are great, items are great, everything is just perfect in this game. Yeah, it is a classic, 100%. For me, it's S tier. No questions. And this is where I'm in a bit of a pickle because we have Dino Crisis 2, which is, in my opinion, maybe a bit better. What they did in Dino Crisis 2 is they opened up the spaces, okay? So there are a lot of open areas, not that claustrophobic anymore, and it's more action-packed, I would say. So you get like bigger guns, more gunfights and all that. I personally prefer the areas in Dino Crisis 2, but when it comes to gameplay and like the horror thing, I prefer Dino Crisis 1. So I need to put both of them to S tier because they are a bit different, but they are both great games and they are classics for me. Man, I really wish someone would just start remaking these cool games, dude. Next is Disruptor. If you've seen my first PS1 shooter video, then you know this game is awesome. If you haven't, you should go and watch it. In my opinion, this is the second best FPS on the PS1 after Alien Resurrection. It has a great story, great power-ups. It's amazing, and it's from '96, dude. Like, this game was so ahead of its time. I never understood this. We have the double case, we have the disc and the booklet here, and when you open this, it's empty. Why? Why the double case then? You can't even put a disc in here. Why? Anyway, for me, Disruptor is a classic, S tier. I'm gonna skip Driver 1 and 2 for now because I need to find the discs. Next, we got The Emperor's New Groove. This is one of the better Disney games, in my opinion. It's quite funny. It has like good jokes, good platforming sections, and some pretty cool puzzles as well. I remember that. And I just love the visuals. They're so colorful. I actually had a lot of fun with this game, so I would play this anytime, 100%. This is A tier for me. Evil Dead. Evil Dead, Hail to the King. This is obviously based on the Evil Dead movies. Am I a fan of the Evil Dead movies? Yeah, I'm okay with it, I guess. I'm not like a huge fan, but they're fine. I remember this has the tank controls too. Like, it's pretty much similar to Resident Evil, I think. Gameplay-wise, it's pretty much the same. You know, you have an inventory, you need to collect notes and all that. It's also like a very short game. I think it's 2 hours or something. Yeah, obviously for the people who like die for these movies, it's probably much better. For me, it's a decent game, but nothing special. Fantastic Four. Oh my god. God damn, chat. Oh my god. Chat, are we cooked? God. Ah, got it. Okay. Fantastic Four. Is this a good game? No. It's not. You play as 4 characters at the same time, and the whole thing feels so chaotic. Like, what is going on? Like, which character am I controlling? What the hell is going on? It's just so chaotic. I don't like this game. It's quite expensive as well, but for me it's a D tier. I'm not a huge fan. Next one, I actually know where it is. There you go. Oh, my muscles, dude. Next one is Fear Effect. I love this game. This game is cool. Like, the visuals are so unique. I kind of like games with cyberpunk settings, so yeah, I like this game. It has some like survival horror elements. It also has like a lot of action-packed levels and all that. Yeah, it's a great game. All right, what do we think? Fear Effect. Yeah, it's an A tier. It's a good game. It's A tier, yeah. All right, next one is... I'm pretty sure you don't know this game. Actually, I didn't know this game for so long. Felony 1179. This game is weird because it just popped up one day on eBay and I was like, what? I've never seen this game before. And yeah, I bought it. It's like an arcade game. It's pretty much similar to Carmageddon. Complete your mission against the clock by smashing through shopping malls, police cars, and other hazards. There's like a timer and you have to crash things. It's not a special game. It's like, yeah, it's decent, but I know you're gonna argue with this because I put Crash Bash in D and I'm putting this stupid game in C. It's only because I feel like I can play this and have fun, and Crash Bash is just frustrating. C tier, nothing special. Final Doom. This is not like the actual Doom. This is 2 expansions, 32 levels, I think. I don't think I have to introduce this to anyone, right? I'm pretty sure most people played these. Yeah, it's Evolution and the Plutonia Experiment. This is a good game. Doom is always gonna be great, so there's not much else to say. Is it a classic though? I don't think so. Final Doom is not a classic, no. But it's A tier, it's a good game. Got a banger, guys, big banger. Final Fantasy VII. This is the most influential RPG. This thing is epic. The story, the world, it's everything just so perfect in this game. Over 120 minutes of mind-blowing cinematic. Like, jeez, dude. This game is everything you need. And it's all here in one pack. Final Fantasy VII. Classic. Nothing else to say. This is the Final Fantasy game, in my opinion. And next is Final Fantasy IX. I got this from my dad when I was like very small. I had no idea what I was doing. And this was the first game I had with like multiple discs. And this one has 4 discs. And I was like, what? It was like mind-blowing to me. And I never actually got over the first disc, like ever. I like the medieval setting in this one. It's definitely not like that big of a classic like Final Fantasy VII, but still I think I would play this anytime because it's a great game. Like, it is a good story, good world design and all that. So yeah, I like this. A tier, and I'm running out of space soon. We are cooked, chat, I think. Frogger. We have Frogger, dude. I would sell this on eBay, like, oh, very good condition. I think we all know Frogger, right? You know, the classic. You just have to cross the road with the frog thing. It's like a reboot of the classic Frogger. It's like nice level design, the cool vibe. Quad split screen action for 2 to 4 players. Damn, that's sick. You would think this is a joke game, but it's not. It's actually hard. It's actually fun. It's cool. Honestly, this is easily A tier. Oh, I can't even find that game, brothers. I couldn't find Frogger 2, but I have Driver and Driver 2. So let's get back to that. Driver 1, I just have a question for you. Did any of you manage to finish the tutorial in this game? Because I definitely couldn't. The game starts in a parking garage and you have to do like donuts and slaloms and all that. And I just couldn't finish it, like, ever. I think it's underrated. Driver has always been underrated, dude. I love the open world thing, and yeah, it's just a cool game. It has like a cinematic story and a lot of cool cutscenes and all that. I feel like it deserved a lot more love than it actually got. I would play Driver anytime, A tier, 100%. Driver 2. In this one, we can actually get out of the car now, so we can just walk around and shit. I don't think it's as groundbreaking as the first one, but it's a decent game. It has a bigger world, more cars, and it's just better than the first one in a lot of ways. But for me, the first one is more special, so I don't know. I think I would put this in A tier as well. Yeah, I think that's fair. Gex 3D. This is the second game of the Gex series. The first one is 2D, and it's brutal expensive. Like, I'm never gonna be able to afford that. But man, Gex is awesome, dude. It has a lot of cool jokes, Easter eggs, like a lot of references to 90s stuff like pop culture and the media and all that. And the levels have like an insane variety, dude. Like, some of them feels like an LSD trip or something. I remember that. Over 125 slick gecko moves. Man, that sounds cool. Gex is cool. I mean, gameplay-wise, it's nothing too fancy, but I think the humor and like the whole setting just works. And it's funny, it's hilarious, actually. I love Gex. Is it a classic, though? Is it S tier? No. No, I don't think it's S tier. It's a strong A tier, but not S tier. We have Gex Deep Cover Gecko. This one fixed a few things, added a bunch of extras, kept the humor. This is an awesome sequel. But this one has more variety, I know that. Like better levels and all that. The first one is just closer to my heart because of some nostalgia, you know? Again, strong A tier. Great game. Love it. Goofy's Fun House. Again, a game that is close to me, but if you ask anyone else, they're just gonna say it's a crap game. So all you need to do in this game is just walk around the house, like in Goofy's house, and just look for films, and that's it. Like do little puzzles and all that. This is, again, for really small kids. The whole thing takes like 30 minutes or something, but it's just funny. It's cool. I would play this anytime. I would play Goofy anytime. Probably no one else in the world, but I would. Man, GTA. Yeah, GTA is a classic, dude. Like, there is no question. Oh man, I even have the map. That's cool. Yeah, GTA was groundbreaking back then. Like a proper open world game. And just look at this. This map was huge, man. It's insane. Like on the PS1, this is crazy. It was brutal, it was controversial, it was everything we wanted and more. Classic. GTA is a classic. S tier. And even going back now, we played all the 3D GTAs. It's still a decent game. Like, it's not perfect, but it's fun. You can still have fun. We have GTA 2. This is an improvement, 100%. It had a more structural mission system, better visuals. They also added gangs. So yeah, objectively, it's a better game than the first one. But imagine playing GTA for the first time and imagine playing GTA 2 for the first time. It's different. In terms of influence, I would say GTA is more important, but objectively, this is a better game. And I do think it's a classic. So I'm just gonna put it to S tier. It's a great game. The map is insane, dude. Like, just look at this. This is crazy big. All right, I'm back, and I found Frogger 2. This is actually much better than the first game. Better level design, better visuals. They just expanded the whole thing, and it's freaking awesome. Frogger 2 is not a classic because, come on, it's Frogger, but still, very good game. A tier. Grand Theft Auto London. This is an expansion set in London, obviously. There is not much to say. It's the same as GTA. It's basically just a reskin. They added new areas and all that, but I wouldn't call this a classic because, you know, it's just an expansion. So A tier. I would play it anytime, but it's not a classic. Gunfighter, The Legend of Jesse James. This is a rail shooter in the Wild West, and it's not bad, actually. I think this is a really underrated game, and I don't really see anyone talking about it or mentioning it anywhere. When it comes to rail shooters, this is one of the better ones, I think. I especially like the atmosphere with the Western thing. I think they really nailed it, to be honest. And it also has a story. Yeah, as you see it here. Like, there's a problem with rail shooters. It's just, you play it, you have fun, and that's it, really. Oh, goddamn. Now this is a banger, boys. I've never been like the biggest Harry Potter fan, but this game is insane. Like, it had a good story, a lot of characters. And dude, like, doing the spells in the game was so cool. It just blew my mind. Oh my god, I love this game so much. And the whole thing is a bit janky, you know, with the blocky aesthetics and all that. It has like quests, exploration, and I think, oh yeah, man, you can play Quidditch. That's so cool. 100% this is a classic, like, no questions. This is S tier. Same with this one. Different story, better graphics, better mechanics, original voice actors, original music. Yeah, again, classic. There is not much else I can say. It's 100% up there with the first game, maybe even better. We got Harvest Moon, Back to Nature. I bought this game for my wife, and she never played it. Okay, that's not true. I think she played it once. You can spend lots of hours playing this game. You know, you have a farm and you have to take care of it, meet the villagers, meet new people, and yeah, it's quite complex actually. It's a good one. It's not exactly my kind of thing because I've never been into this farming simulator thing, but it's a good game. I just don't want to put it to D because this is a decent game. Heart of Darkness. This is like a side-scroller platformer game. It's about a kid who wants to like rescue his dog. And as far as I remember, the story is like quite deep and it's really sad. And it has this nightmare world which looks surreal and all that. And yeah, the art style is crazy good. I would easily give this an A tier, but in this case, I wouldn't play it anytime because it's really sad. I think it's really deep. It's something you play once and you know, it's just gonna stick with you for the rest of your life and that's it. Hercules. It's a pretty short 2D action platformer. Maybe it has some 3D levels, I can't remember, because in the picture it seems like. I really love the aesthetics. The boss fights were really hard. I think I'm gonna put it to C because it's nothing special, really. Hogs of War, the most underrated PS1 game. This game is Worms, but with pigs, and it's 3D. And it's hilarious, got a lot of levels, and it's just a fun game, dude. I can't believe most of the people don't even know about this one. I want to make a video about it soon, hopefully. We used to play this so much with my cousin, because I had 2 controllers, and we loved it, dude. We played it so much. We hated each other, but we had fun. The voice acting is so funny, I remember that. For me, I'm gonna say it again, for me, is a classic. It's S tier, it's a great game. And if you haven't heard about it or have never played it, you should right now. Hydro Thunder. I've never been into it that much. This is like a boat racing. I mean, I'm not a huge boat racer. I'm not sure if you can tell. I got this as a gift for one of my bundles that I bought from eBay. I was like, yeah, sure, it's boat racing, you know. But I played it and it's fun, you know, it's arcade racing, but yeah, it's nothing too special. It's a C tier. Inspector Gadget. This is like a maze game. So you have to do like a little puzzling and like collect these gems and stuff. I had a lot of fun with this game back in the day, but only because I didn't know how to proceed. And I realized playing as an adult that if you know how to do stuff and finish the level, it's just over. You can finish this game in like 25 minutes. Once you do, it's over. You cannot replay it again. It's still fun once for like a little brain training or something, but yeah, it is what it is. For me, this is not special. Jersey Devil. I love Jersey Devil, dude. It's once again a 3D platformer, but this one has like a Halloween theme. And the atmosphere is kind of creepy. It has like a lot of interesting enemies and like environments. So yeah, this is a good one. And the graphics feel so unique. Like, I haven't really seen anything like this, or yeah, ever since, to be honest. Yeah, this is definitely A tier. This is an A tier game. Next up is Judge Dredd, a rail shooter. This one has live action cutscenes, which I like, but the graphics are like not too good. The whole game is like okay, I guess, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a huge rail shooter fan. In my opinion, this one is like the weaker, less creative rail shooters because they just wanted to have a game for the movie, I guess, or something. Nothing special. Even less than that. I think this is a D tier for me. Like, meh, I'm not a fan. Lego Racers, I couldn't find, so we will get back to it. The Land Before Time. I got this game once again as a gift. When I started playing, I realized that I actually used to watch the cartoon of this. I just didn't remember. It has like some basic mechanics, a little exploration and all that, but yeah, it's made for children. I cannot hate it, but I'm not gonna play it, so D tier. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, classic game. If you remember, I showed you the first game, but they changed it to 3D. This is a legendary game, dude. Like, no questions. The story is good. The atmosphere is depressing. Good combat. Yeah, nothing to say. Classic. This is a classic game. S tier. Life Force Tanka, go watch my video about this. PS1 Shooters Part 2. Oh man, this manual looks freaking cool. Look at this. I love this, dude. That's so cool, dude. Oh man, I love these manuals. Go watch my video and yeah, I wouldn't say it's a classic, but it's one of the better FPS games on the PS1. I would play it anytime. It's A tier for me. Loaded. This is brutal. Like, so much blood, so much gore, and it's just... Even playing it today is like, ooh, okay, it's maybe an 18 plus game. It's a top-down shooter, but you can literally blow everything up, like see a lot of blood, guts, and it's fun. Kind of thing you play like after work, when you just, had too much and just want to blow off some steam. You load in, listen to some rock music, and it's freaking cool. Yeah, it's a good game. I actually do play this from time to time, so it's an A tier for me. Looney Tunes Racing. A pretty decent kart racing game, actually. I love the Looney Tunes characters, the cool voice acting, nice levels, it's up there. It's funny, goofy, and just, oozes that Looney Tunes vibe. Choose from up to 10 famous Looney Tunes characters. Like, come on, what else do you need, man? Cool. Once again, A tier, dude, come on. Okay, Lucky Luke. If you're American, you probably have no idea what Lucky Luke is. I'm pretty sure it's only a European thing, and I think it's based on like a comic by a Belgian guy. And I'm actually working on a video about Lucky Luke, like the whole franchise and the games. There are 2 games, like right here. This one, the first game, is like a 2D platformer. It's Wild West themed, which I love. Shooting, jumping, whatever you can imagine. Pretty cool. And I also watch the cartoon so much, and I'm pretty sure most of you are just gonna be like, what is that? I've never heard about it. Once again, I'm gonna give it an A tier. I would even put it to S because it's so close to me, but now it's just gonna stay. The other one I was talking about is Western Fever. This is only European, I think. I'm pretty sure, actually. This is fully 3D, not 2.5D anymore. This one, I think, is actually worse than the first game. It has like a lot of gunfights where you have to stand in one place, and the controls and the camera is just, yeah, it's not too great. I prefer the first game, so I'm just gonna give this finally, not an A tier. This is C. We've got Martian Gothic. Again, this is a Resident Evil style game. Tank controls and all that. It's set on Mars, and it's kind of creepy, actually. We can switch between 3 characters, and the whole game got this ups obscure, weird atmosphere, but it's not bad. It just takes some time to get into it, I think. If you like these kind of survival horror things, then I think you should give it a try, and don't give up, because it can pull you in, it just takes some time. This is a good game, but it's not special, so I'm just gonna put it C. Another 2-game bundle, Medal of Honor and Medal of Honor Underground. Medal of Honor, oops, is a good one. It's honestly in the top 3 shooters on the PS1. Underground is also great. I think it's a bit weaker, but because of Medal of Honor, I think this must be a classic. Yeah, it's S tier. Even Underground could be S tier, I think. It's a different setting, a bit shorter, but it has a few additions. So yeah, this is S tier, 100%. Medieval, or Medieval. I never knew actually how to pronounce that. I don't think I have to introduce this to anyone, right? It's like a legendary game, dude. It has some Tim Burton aesthetics, and like the main character is such a funny guy, and the music is crazy good. This must be one of my all-time favorites on the PS1, to be honest. This is another case where they made a great remaster. Like, completely authentic, kept the whole vibe and all that. Pretty good. You should play it. Yeah, classic. This is S tier. No questions. Medieval 2 or Medieval 2, I still don't know. Better, bigger, more mechanics, a deeper story. It's got new weapons. And I think there was a body swapping too or something. It's actually hard to say which one is better, to be honest. This is another S tier game. Yeah. Okay, this is crazy. Metal Gear Solid. I'm actually proud of this because I have the version with the Silent Hill demo, and most of them don't have it, so this is a good copy. Again, I don't think I have to introduce this to anyone, really. This game is a masterpiece. It's mostly built on stealth gameplay, and, you know, it's just something we've never seen before this. Like, it's crazy. The boss fights are cool. Music is, oh my god, it's out of this world. And yeah, this game basically defined an entire genre, so yeah. Not much to say. Classic. S tier, S tier. And not S tier, it's S tier. Mickey's Wild Adventure. Another Disney game. Man, the PS1 had a lot of Disney games. And why do I have these? Case once again broken. The art style in this game is crazy good. It has this old Disney vibe from like the 60s or something. I love it. Gameplay is just a platformer, but the backgrounds are super cool, and yeah, it has a vibe, you know. However, it can be super difficult. I remember I sweat so much playing this game. Would I play this anytime? No, probably not. It's a decent game, but nothing special. Monsters Inc. Scare Island. Look at the state of that case, dude. Oh my god. It's like held together by tape. I love the movies. I love the Monsters Inc. movies. Those are hilarious. I love Mike. I love James. You can play both of them in the game. The gameplay is nothing special, you know. It's a Disney game, so yeah. Maybe it's a bit better than Mickey, just because I love Monsters Inc. I'm still gonna put it to C because really it's nothing special other than my nostalgia for it, so... okay. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Oh, you guys are gonna freaking hate me. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I've never been a huge Mortal Kombat fan. I understand why people play it, but I've always been a Tekken guy, and that's it. But I know it has all the classic characters, and you know, if you like Mortal Kombat, it's a great game, but for me, it's not, because I prefer Tekken. All the way. Tekken all the way. So you go straight to D. I'm sorry, people are gonna kill me, but I don't care. Motor Racer. This is completely an arcade game, so don't expect like a simulator or something. You can also go cross, which is cool. I prefer that. Physics are weird a little bit, but yeah, it's a good game. Nothing special though. Again, a C tier. All right, Motor Tune Grand Prix 2. I'm pretty sure a lot of you don't even know this game, but it's so cool, man. This is a racer, but the graphics are insanely cool, dude. Just look at the footage and you're immediately gonna fall in love with it. I promise. The whole thing is like trippy, goofy, and yeah. It's cool. And why is it the second game? I have no idea. I don't think the first one even exists. Maybe it's like a Japan exclusive or something, but this game is cool. This game is love. I would play this anytime, any day. A tier, 100%. Next one is Miss Pac-Man's Maze Madness. This game uses the same formula as the original Pac-Man, like, you know, go in a maze, but it's 3D this time. Mazes are much bigger. There are like extra hazards and icy levels, Egypt ones. It's nice. Like the environments are pretty cool. And you need to be thinking too, because there are like some puzzles, and if you like Pac-Man, then you know what you get. It's a good game, but I'm not like a insanely big Pac-Man fan, so I'm just gonna give it nothing special, C. You need more than that to get to A. Muppet Monster Adventure. The Muppets have never been like a big thing in my country, but the game itself is really, really nice. This is another like Halloween themed stuff. We can play as a lot of characters and just explore. Graphics were pretty nice too, I think. Like, it was really impressive at the time. If you like Muppets or like good adventure games or maybe the Halloween theme, yeah, give it a try. Good game. I would play this anytime. Yeah, 100%. It's a good game. Hey, Muppet RaceMania, another one of my favorite kart racers. Great one. Such a good vibe. Even though I'm not a huge Muppet fan, it doesn't have any innovations or anything. It's just uses the same kart racing formula, and it does it so well. Goofy characters, goofy levels, quite a big challenge too. Like it. A tier. Anytime I play it. Ah, yes, the game that started it all. The Need for Speed. Yes, this one still has "the" in the title. And actually it's called Road and the Track Presents The Need for Speed. I mean, what else did you need back then, dude? Cool cars, nice interiors. Oh man, 192 pages. Manual. This might be a record, actually. You could inspect the cars, and yeah, like, dude, it was so impressive. And for the dudes who like cars, this was so awesome. And I remember the interiors were like basically PNG pictures or something. They were like so bad. But we still thought, oh my god, so realistic. Tracks are cool. You know, it has some of the most iconic tracks, and you could actually feel the speed, which was quite rare back then, I think. The only thing I remember is the AI was so hard to beat, because there was this rubber banding thing. You just got slowed down for the AI to catch up, and it was sometimes really annoying. But yeah, it's a great game. It's a classic, 100%. Yeah, S tier. This needs to be S tier, even though it has a few things like the difficulty and all that, but this is S tier. On the other hand, Need for Speed 2. Don't like it. It's more unfair. They stripped quite a few things, and I remember the night tracks were so hard because you couldn't see anything. Yeah, I'm not a fan. This felt like a step back in every sense. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this game. This is a D tier for me. I don't like it. Nightmare Creatures, the OG Bloodborne. Werewolves, skeletons, dark atmosphere. What else do you need? Come on. And it looked awesome for the PS1 too, you know. It's creepy, got this gothic setting. It's everything I loved and everything. Maybe that's why I love Bloodborne so much, dude. It has this fast-paced combat. You can use swords, guns. I think the only problem is the combat can feel a little boring after a while, but you know, it's the PS1, so. Yeah, I haven't tried the second game yet because it costs like $1 million, but maybe one day I will. For me, this is S tier, dude. This must be S tier. Oh my god, it's getting heavy on the S tier too. Damn. Ninja, Shadow of Darkness. In this game, we play as a ninja. Surprise, surprise. It's 3D, the areas look awesome. I know that. The combat is fluid, it's nice, but the game itself can be a bit boring after a while because you just collect these coins and all that, so yeah. The levels have a cool variety though, I like that. This is a tough one. I think it can go to A tier. No One Can Stop Mr. Domino. This must be one of the most obscure PS1 games, to be honest. I think this was a big thing in Japan, but even getting a copy in Europe was kind of funky. It wasn't easy. So the game is all about like this domino guy just running around like a track, and you have to like set up traps and contraptions in a way that something will happen. It's really hard, actually. I struggled so much with this, but it's a fun game. It's super unique. I've never really seen anything like it. Yeah, I like unique games. The only problem is once you beat it, it's over because you know what to do, you know when to do it, and yeah. But still, I'm gonna put it to A because I really enjoyed it and I think it's really unique, so that's cool. I'm gonna skip Overblood because I need to find it, and we've got Overboard. Overboard is another unique game. I don't think you've ever played anything like it. You play as a ship. It's like a top-down thing. We need to fight like other ships, avoid traps, and there are lobsters too, like big lobsters. Yeah, and apparently it has a cool multiplayer too, but I haven't tried it actually because, you know, as I said, I didn't have friends. This is why I miss the PS1 era, dude. This was like a super experimental game and I just don't get this anymore. Such a shame. Yeah, A tier. Needs to be A tier. Oh, talking about experimental games, we have Parappa the Rapper. In this game, you have to rap. You play as like this rapper guy, and it has like a story and rhythm-based games. Yeah, the art style is really trippy. It can make you like sick if you play too long. It's like a weird, super weird game. I'm not saying it's really fun gameplay-wise, but just seeing how it looks, it's worth giving it a try. But it's really expensive. I have to give this an A because it's just so weird. We have Pac-Man World. I love Pac-Man World, actually. Not because I'm a huge Pac-Man fan, but this game is fun. They completely ditched like the original Pac-Man concept, and you can do like proper platforming, and it has like insanely cool music, and yeah, it's just a great game. It's fun. Pac-Man had like a really creepy face. Just look at this. What the hell is that? I actually think they remastered this, but no one really cared. I bought it for the PS5, but I never tried it. I would play this anytime. Yeah, it's an A tier for me. God, I'm being generous, like super generous. We have Pandemonium. It's a platformer. It has this fantasy world, and it looks cool. And it had 2 characters, so you can always just replay the game if you want. The only thing I didn't like, I think, was the cutscenes. Those were like, you know, not too great. Once again, A tier. Pink Panther. Pinkadelic Pursuit. It took me so much time to find this game at a decent price because people are just selling it for fortunes, to be honest. I don't think I have to say much. It's the usual 2.5D platformer thing. I like Pink Panther. I always liked it. I wouldn't say it's anything special, but it has like smooth animations, nice levels, but this one has to go to C. Unfortunately. Pitfall 3D. This is the first 3D Pitfall game. Pitfall has always been about like exploring, and it's been around for a while, dude. I think it started in the 80s or something. I think the whole experience of this game is like quite mid. It's nothing too special. I wouldn't even play it because I remember it was a bit frustrating. So yeah, for me this one goes to D. I'm sorry. Next one is Planet of the Apes. I think we can all agree that the Planet of the Apes movies are awesome, right? Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, it's quite a late title. Yeah, it's 2002, man, for the PS1. Damn. It was proper 3D, but yeah, but the levels felt copy-pasted and it didn't have much. I just feel like they could have done so much more because the movies were awesome, dude. It's a shame. This is D. I'm not saying it's F tier, but it's D. Point Blank and Point Blank 2. If you play just one rail shooter on the PS1, make it these 2. Well, it's this 2, but you know what I mean. Point Blank 1 and 2 are great rail shooters. They are definitely my favorite. I'm not a huge rail shooter fan, but if I have to choose, I'm choosing this one. It's colorful, fast-paced, addictive, and that's all you need from a rail shooter, really. I would play these anytime. Man, I can't believe I'm giving A for a rail shooter. That's crazy. Porsche Challenge. This is probably the cheapest PS1 game. I think this was only released to promote the Porsche cars. It's boring, doesn't have much in it. I don't like it. It's just a filler, really. I don't think I've ever played this game like from start to end because it's just nothing. Meh, it's a D tier. All right, Powerpuff Girls. I used to love this show, man. I watched it so much on Cartoon Network. And I'm so sad it never got a proper game because this one is not it. The problem with this, it's like a 1v1 fight. And it's not exactly a real game, so yeah. The graphics and the art style is cool, but other than that, it's just throwing shit at your enemy, basically. For me, this is unfortunately nothing special. And I would even say it's a D tier because I don't like it. Okay, next, Quake 2. I don't think I have to introduce Quake 2 to anyone. I still don't understand how they made this port with the PS1 hardware. It's a miracle. This game is epic. Really, there's nothing else to say. Graphics are impressive. The controls are fine if you have a joystick. Without that, it's quite painful. Yeah, Quake 2 will be in the PS1 shooters for sure. I think the Quake 2 on the PS1 is, for me, it's S tier, dude. Okay, next up is Rage Racer. Why is it called Rage Racer, you ask? I have no idea, because there's nothing about rage in this game. This is an arcade-style racer. It has cool cars, like really, really cool cars, I admit that. But yeah, it's a decent game. This is a C tier, like it's nothing special. It's a decent game, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing special. Next one is another bundle, Rayman and Rayman 2. I like Rayman, the first game. The atmosphere is cool, the levels are nice, and I remember it was super hard. But it's still 2D and, you know, it's different. Rayman 2, on the other hand, Holy moly. When I saw this game for the first time on the PS1, I was like, what? How did they make this game? I literally couldn't believe my eyes. It had a detailed world in a style that we never really seen. And I remember the story was quite fascinating too. It honestly feels like more of a PS2 game than a PS1. I'm sorry, I have to play the intro cutscene because that just brings back so many memories. Oh god. This bit, when he gets captured. Dude, I wish I could play this game again for the first time. This must be an S tier. Not because of Rayman 1, just because of Rayman 2. S tier. Okay, we have Renegade Racer. None of you know this game. I know that, 100% sure. No one knows this game. It's only me. It's a really fun game. You play as these big-headed characters, and I'm not sure why no one really knows this game, but I had so much fun with it. It doesn't have like a campaign. It's more like an arcade racer. You can have power-ups, and yeah, just have fun. Play with your mates or something. It had a split screen too. Objectively, I would have to put this to C, because it's nothing special. It uses the same kart racing formula, but for me this is A tier, and I don't care what people say. Alright, next. Molten Menace. This is a firefighting game, and I have to say we need more firefighting games, but unfortunately this one is not the one we need. It's a very simple game, I think once again made for kids. Just a few levels of rescuing people and putting out fires. Yeah, what else did you expect? And I think the whole game was only made to promote Fisher-Price, which is like a toy company, but yeah, it's not good. It's not unplayable, but it's a D tier. It's not a good game. Oh god, here we go. Resident Evil 1. This one is a classic. This is the one that started it all. It's more about exploring puzzles and just see what lies in dimension. Yeah, this is S tier, no questions. Resident Evil 2. Everything you've seen in the first game, just bigger and maybe even better. They improved the controls, added more enemies, you know, changed the setting a little bit. Don't change what's working. Yeah, Resident Evil 2 also S tier. A bit more action though than the first game. Yeah, Resident Evil 3, that's not as easy anymore, because this one changed it up a little bit, you know. It has less puzzles, less exploration, and Nemesis, which is a stupid, annoying mechanic, in my opinion. It's still a good game, but it's definitely a step back for me. I would still play it anytime, maybe swear a bit because of the Nemesis thing, but still A tier for me. Ridge Racer. And don't mix it up with Rage Racer, even though it's the same company. This was one of the first games, I think, that released on the PS1, which is crazy. Yeah, look at this. It has 00001. This was also running on like arcade machines. And when I was in Japan, I actually saw a few machines still running this game, which is pretty cool. It has a great soundtrack, cool drifting mechanics. Overall, it's a decent game. If you like arcade racers, this one is definitely for you. Is it better than Rage Racer though? I'm not sure. I think I like the cars better than Rage Racer. I'm gonna put it to C. Roll Cage. Great game, dude. This is a unique game. So the concept here is that the cars can go like both the top and bottom, so you can just go around and like flip your car. And yeah, most of the times you go above 300 kilometers an hour, which is crazy. The speed is insane in this game. And I think it's one of those games that, once again, experimental. And I miss this from the industry today. Like, we need these kind of games, man. Maybe it won't work out, but experiment, try new things. And Roll Cage tried new things and it worked. For me, I like it. I would play Roll Cage anytime. It's a good game. Next one is Rugrats Studio Tour. I used to love Rugrats on Nickelodeon, but this game is low effort. Like, this is what low effort looks like. I know a lot of people like it, and you're just gonna say in the comments that, oh, I love this game. No, you don't. It's nostalgia, let me tell you. It has like a lot of mini games, but none of them are like unique or that fun. Yeah, this is a meh for me. I don't like this game. Rugrats Totally Angelica. And unfortunately, this one is even worse. A lot worse than the studio tour. Angelica is like the most annoying character from the whole show. Maybe this was made for like girls or something. I don't know, I hate this game. This is F tier. I don't even know why I have it. Next up is a banger, Sheep, Dog and Wolf. Another Looney Tunes game, but this one is actually quite complex. It has like pretty insane puzzles. And yeah, even the scenery, like how the game looks, is brilliant. The objective is to steal the sheep with the wolf. You can do this in a lot of ways, like sneaking, doing some tricks and all that. So yeah, this is a clever game. A lot of clever puzzles. Even with my 200 IQ, it was a bit hard, I would say. I would play this anytime, any day. Good game. Do I have to say more? Silent Hill, the classic, the best, the S tier. Even today, bro, like go back, play this game and tell me it's bad. You're not gonna do that because it's awesome. Hands down the best game in the whole series. Come at me. Tell me I'm wrong. All right, Silent Hill is S tier, no questions. School Monkeys. This is one of those clay graphics games. I think the other one is like Neverhood. Gameplay-wise, it's nothing special. It's like a 2D platformer, but man, the art style is just insane, dude. Like, just look at this game. And I just love playing it. Even if I just go back for like a few minutes and give it a try once again, just to look at the graphics, I just love it. And once again, quite an experimental title. Oh yeah, and the music, dude, the music is amazing. It's A tier, 100%. A Sled Storm. A lot of people don't like this game. It's quite underrated because, you know, why would you race with snowmobiles? It's fun, it has good music, and it's unique. Like, you don't usually race with these kind of things. I'm gonna have to put this to C because it's just a racer, didn't add too much, but I like it. South Park. I talked about this in the PS1 Shooters Part 2. Go watch it. Nothing special game. Quite a basic shooter. It has some good gags. It has a basic story as well. And I love the fact that they kept the voice actors. That's cool. So yeah, nothing special. C tier. South Park Rally. Of course we need a South Park kart racing game as well. You know, it's the same thing. We can race as our favorite character and, you know, just dropping F-bombs. And there are different racing modes. It's good fun. If you can play together with someone, it's even better. So yeah, this is a decent game. Speed Freaks or Speed Punks in the US. When I started streaming, this was the first game I played. But no one cared. It was only one person watching. This is one of the better kart racing games. Not much else I can say, really. It has fun characters, nice levels, actually. Actually, the tracks are pretty cool. Just because it's close to me, I'm gonna give it an A tier. Then we got Spider. Once again, a super experimental game. We play as like a mechanical spider, and we have all like a lot of gadgets on the spider. I really like these games where you play as like something small, and everything just looks huge. It always gives me the Rats vibes from CS 1.6, and I used to love that map. So yeah, the perspective is great. Like, you can actually feel you're a small spider. I love that. I might actually make a longer video about this at some point. It's an A tier, brothers. Spider-Man, legendary PS1 game. One of my childhood favorites, honestly. When this came out, this felt insane. Like, just gliding through the buildings and all that. We watched Spider-Man on the TV and then put this on. It was a different experience. Jeez. People who think Spider-Man on the PS4 is goated, think again. This is the GOAT. S tier. Okay, Spider-Man 2, Enter Electro. They kept everything from the base game, just made it look better, added new villains, and changed the story a little bit. Areas are not that cool anymore, I think. It's much shorter too than the first game. Even though they fixed a lot of things from the first game, I still feel like this is only an A tier. The first game is just legendary, you cannot beat that. Spot Goes to Hollywood. This is also like a Nintendo game, I think. Another super obscure game. The story is like Spot, who's this guy, gets stuck in a projector, and you can just go through like different movie sets, like pirates, graveyards, whatever you can imagine. It's just the kind of game you sit down to and like finish in 2 hours or something, but it's cool. It's cool. It's a good game. Is it anything special though? No, I don't think so, but it's a decent game. It's dark. The sun went down. So I'm gonna stop here and continue recording tomorrow. There is not much left. So yeah, see you in 2 seconds because I'm gonna cut this out. So good morning, people. Probably not morning for you, but it is for me. I have my coffee. That's a damn good coffee. All right, let's get started. Overblood. Overblood is another survival horror. This is a good one. Quite unique, actually, in terms of like the area. It's like a sci-fi thing. Yeah, it's really creepy. I remember the music was like, ooh. It just feels like eerie listening to it. Quite a unique atmosphere. Oh, it has multiple characters too. I really need to play this game more. I think I only played it through like once. Overblood definitely deserves an A. If you like survival horrors, then this one is freaking awesome. Spyro. The first Spyro game. I don't think I have to introduce Spyro to anyone, right? It's like an iconic series on the PS1 by Insomniac Games, actually, who made Disruptor. I love Spyro, dude. Even just the main character is like so nice. And they added a lot of new mechanics, and just this game was groundbreaking back then, and we all loved it. And I still do. Putting Spyro anywhere below S tier is just mental. All right, this is S tier, 100%. Oh, I almost forgot about my favorite game. I think you should check it out. We have Spyro 2. That's a tough one. Spyro 2 definitely improved a lot of things in terms of like controls, and the whole game is just more complex. But I just love the first game more. I'm putting Spyro 2 to A because it's not that iconic, you know, it's a second game. They did a great job with it, but it's not legendary. And you might hate me for that. We have another awful looking case, and it's called Star Wars Demolition. All these cases are falling apart. Jeez. This is like a vehicle-based combat game. I think the idea is really nice. I love the fact that I could try some of the Star Wars vehicles, but the controls are just awful. But yeah, in terms of gameplay, it's just go and shoot everything that moves, really. But like as a Star Wars fan, it's pretty cool because you can play like Boba Fett and all that. Gameplay-wise, it's not much, and controls are pretty bad. Dude, I'm gonna say it's a D tier because I really don't like playing this game, like just because of the controls. Star Wars Episode 1, Jedi Power Battles. This is a better game, 100%. In this one, we can basically play through the first episode, which is insanely cool. There are a lot of playable characters like Mace Windu and all that. Whatever you saw in the movie, it's all there. It's really authentic. The only problem is it doesn't really have like a proper story. Just playing through the levels from the movie, collecting points and all that. It's good, but it's not superior, so I'm just gonna say this is a C tier. We have the third Star Wars game here, The Phantom Menace. And out of the three that we checked, this is the best one. It has a decent story, dialogues, NPCs. Gameplay-wise, pretty much the same as the first one. And you can like go around, fight with the lightsaber and all that. But this is definitely more defined. So yeah, this is A tier. I would play this anytime, any day. I like this game. If you're a Star Wars fan, play this. All right, next one is Toka. Touring, what is it? Touring Car Championship. I've never been into this thing too much, to be honest. Got this as a free gift on one of the bundles I bought from eBay. Yeah, I think this is like a British thing, probably. I wouldn't say it's F tier because, you know, it seems like a decent game. I don't think I've ever played it. I just looked at the cover and I was like, nah. It's not really for me, I'm sorry about that. For me, this is a D tier, just because I'm not a fan. Maybe it's a good game, I don't know. We have a legend, at least a legend for me, Tarzan. My first video ever. Again, I think that video still holds up. If you want to know more about the game, the way I talk is kind of boring. But it's there, you know, I had to start somewhere, and look where I am. I'm very famous now. I love Tarzan. It's not groundbreaking, you know, because it's similar to the other Disney games. But for me, it's a defining game. This is one of the first games like I ever played. And Tarzan is A tier, 100%. I'm not gonna say it's a classic because, let's be real, it's a Disney game. It's not a classic. It's one of the better ones, I think. All right, Tekken. Tekken is S tier, no questions. The first Tekken is not my favorite. I like the third Tekken, or maybe the second. It's a good question. Oh man, just listen to this. Super smooth animations running at a TV scorching 50 frames per second. God damn. I love the Tekken characters, the arenas, the moves. Oh man, I freaking love Tekken. Tekken is a classic, like no questions. It built a whole franchise. It's iconic. Tenchu, another series that just completely died. This game is a game changer, dude. This is a Japanese setting and you play as like an assassin. You have to do like a lot of sneaking, you have a lot of gadgets, ropes and all that, focusing on stealth action. And the whole Japanese aesthetics is just so cool. Feels authentic as well. Before each mission you can select a loadout, what tools and gadgets you want to bring. There are 2 playable characters as well, and you just have to focus on not being seen, which is cool. This is such a hidden gem. I hate that Tenchu just disappeared. For me, this is a classic, dude. Tenchu should be a classic. Tenchu shouldn't be forgotten, but unfortunately it kind of is. We got Tenchu 2. This is a prequel to the first game. Pretty similar gameplay. They deepened the story a little bit. Oh, and they even added like a mission editor. Yeah, there you go. Editor mode, which is pretty cool. You can create your own missions. Tenchu 2 is also, for me, it's an S tier game. Not as iconic as the first one, but it's up there. The Grinch. Who doesn't like The Grinch? Am I right? This is the kind of game you play like once a year, you know, Christmas time, and you're like, oh yeah, that's cool. It's still there. It's still The Grinch. Gameplay wise, it's nothing special. You go around like platforming. This is the usual licensed game kind of thing. How it looks is pretty cool, actually. It's really authentic to the movie. So yeah, Grinch is not bad. Yeah, it's a C tier. It's nothing special, and I only play this around Christmas. So Disney's The Lion King. This is like actually lazy adaptation. This is not a good one. Boring levels, not great controls. Only thing saving this game is nostalgia. So when you ask someone and they're like, oh, I love that game, it's probably because they played it as a kid or something. For me, it's a D tier because I didn't even play it that much back then. For other people, it's probably gonna be like A or something. Theme Hospital. I actually mentioned this game in the PS1 Shooters video because it was made by Bullfrog, who also made Magic Carpet. This is like a management game, you know, where you have to take care of a hospital. I'm not a huge fan of the game style, to be honest. And I'm gonna be honest, I prefer Theme Park just because it's a theme park, you know. I played Theme Hospital as a kid and I was like, it's a hospital, dude. It's not exactly blood boiling for a 8-year-old kid or something. For me, this is gonna be C tier, but not because it's not a good game. It's only because I would rather play something else. But if you're into these kind of games, 100% one of the best. Tiger's Honey Hunt. How do you say? Is it Tiger or Tiger? I don't know. I've only watched this cartoon in Hungarian, so I don't know. This is what I was talking about at Lion King. For me, this game is A tier because I played it so much. I knew all the levels, all the mini games and everything. I love it. But let's be real. Objectively, it's not a groundbreaking game, but for me, it is. I spent a lot of time playing this game and I have to protect it. I cannot put it to C tier. I'm sorry. This is A tier for me. Tom and Jerry. Who doesn't like Tom and Jerry? Come on. This game is also like a 1v1 thing. It's always split screen. The top one is gonna be Jerry and the bottom of the screen is gonna be Tom. You just have to go around the house and set up traps, activate things for each other. It's a fun game. It's actually fun. If you have someone to play with, it's even more fun. I played it with my cousin a lot back in the days. We just hated each other after a game because you just basically have to mess with the other. It's like playing Monopoly with your friends, you know. You're just gonna hate each other, but you will love it. Yeah, playing alone is fun, but not that fun. I think this is an A tier game for me. I would happily play this, especially if I have a friend. All right, we have Tomb Raider. Oh my god, Tomb Raider is a classic, dude. Holy shit. This is the birth of Tomb Raider, okay? So there's not much else I can say, really. It was blocky and, you know, a bit ugly, but back then we were like, damn, how did they even do these graphics? I love the exploration, the mysteries, puzzles. They completely nailed this whole vibe. I really like it. Tomb Raider is a classic. There's no questions. That's an S tier for me. Tomb Raider 2. This one is in a bad shape. Damn. Oh my god, half the back is missing too. This one had more real world locations like cities. I think even Venice. It's more action packed, so it has like a more combat, 100% than the first game. I would even say the second game is better than the first one because, you know, they just improved the formula a lot. I like Tomb Raider 2. I think for me this is also an S tier game. We have Tomb Raider 3 and I only have the disc. Tomb Raider 3 is much more challenging than the first two games. It's a lot more complex. It's objectively a good game, but I just never got into it that much. It's just an A tier for me. It's not a classic. Tomb Raider Last Revelations. This one goes back to the tombs, so there are no like outside locations that much anymore. This is mainly set in Egypt, which is cool. It focuses more on exploration and puzzles. Again, this is A tier, not a classic, but definitely a good one. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Jesus. This game is the reason I ever got into skateboarding, dude. Like, this was it. It had everything. Cool levels, pro skaters, guys that we actually loved. It had like a lot of signature moves and cool tricks and all that. It was mind-blowing, dude. Awesome soundtrack. Jesus Christ, it was amazing. Like, this had everything. This was the Tony Hawk game. Pro Skater 2 is insane. It's like, it's S tier. No, not even a question. Toy Story 2. This is what I was talking about at the Buzz Lightyear game. This is a better Buzz Lightyear game. The 3D graphics were crazy. Like, for the PS1, this game had really good graphics, in my opinion. I mean, it's 99, so that kind of makes sense. And once again, it nails the feeling of being small so good. Like, similar to Spyro, you just feel small. It has fun bosses, and basically it's like a semi-open world thing. So you can just go around the map collecting stuff. Yeah, this game is cool. This game is insanely cool. The only thing I hated was the camera. Like when you do like platforming in the attic and you just have to keep rotating the camera, it's ugh. But this game is A tier. Toy Story Racer. Another kart racing game. Toy Story had to jump on the train. A lot of characters you can unlock. It's really fun. Like what you would expect from a kart racing game. Would I play this anytime though? Is it that good? No. Oh, it's a C tier. Pamela Anderson, VIP. I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't even know who that is because, you know, you're not old. Yeah, the game is awful. This game is crap. It's a money job. The whole thing is really frustrating. It has these mini games, but it's not fun. It's not a good game. I only bought it for the memes, so I think one day I'm just gonna include it in one of the videos. Yeah, this is a shit game. Don't play it. F tier. Vampire Hunter. Oh no, actually it's Vampire Hunter D. Yeah, okay. This is once again a survival horror, like the Resident Evil style, you know, tank controls and all that. I really like the atmosphere, like the whole theme with the vampires. That's really cool. I like vampires. But in the survival horror category, it's definitely not my favorite. I'm just gonna give it a C. Oh, we got a banger, Wacky Races. Damn, this is one of my favorite kart racers on the PS1. I mean, I used to love Wacky Races. I'm so sad it never got more episodes. Even today, bro, I'm like, I just go back and watch this. And I feel like crazy for it because people are like, damn, dude, you're watching Wacky Races in 2025? What is wrong with you? The only problem with this one is you cannot play as Dick Dastardly in this one, but they fixed that in the PS2 version. So if you ever want to play a good Wacky Races, play the PS2 version, but this is cool. This is insanely cool. I love it. If it had Dick Dastardly, I would easily give this an S, but just like this, it needs to be A. Walt Disney World Quest Magical Racing Tour as the longest title. A game made for kids, once again. The levels are based on Disney World experiences. I think this was made to like promote Disney World. Thankfully, I've never been to a Disney World. I don't plan to. It's basic, it's not as punishing as like Crash Team Racing and the other kart racers, but it's fun, nothing special. That's the question. I wouldn't play this game, but I feel like it's better than the D tier games. I'm gonna put it to C and we will see how it goes. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? This used to be like a TV show. Maybe it still is, I don't know. Yeah, if you like the TV show, I guess it's fine. Questions are limited, but come on, man. Who wants to play a quiz game on the PS1? I definitely don't. I like having fun, and knowing stuff is not fun for me. Wipeout. Wow, man. Wipeout is such an awesome series. A thing that completely died out. Why did we lose Wipeout? We as humans, we as people, were at a stage in life that we had Wipeout. And we f***ed it up, dude. We messed it up. It's gone. Wipeout doesn't exist anymore. Wipeout is a classic racer, okay? It has a unique style, futuristic look. The way you can feel speed is insane. Like, you can feel that you're going with thousands of miles per hour. It's insane. And the soundtrack, dude, Jesus. Every Wipeout game has such a great soundtrack. But yeah, Wipeout is S tier. It's a classic. Wipeout 2097. An improvement in every way, better graphics, better levels, speed feels better too. That's a great sequel. They just went in and improved the whole thing. Like, why not? Another S tier game for me. Next up, we have Woody Woodpecker Racing. I used to love Woody Woodpecker, like the cartoon. It was quite expensive actually. It was like 30 pounds or something. Yeah, it's decent, but you know, not groundbreaking. It's pretty much the same as the other kart racers. It's a repetitive game, nothing special. C tier. I would play it because of Woody, but other than that, it's nothing crazy. Next up, we have Worms. Come on, who doesn't know Worms? Fighting each other, killing each other, hating each other with your mates. It's a good fun. Is it an S tier though? No, it's not an S tier for me. It's a classic because it started the whole series, but for me, I would rather play World Party or Armageddon. Wrecking Crew. Another janky, low-budget game, and if you ask anyone else, they're probably just gonna shit on this game. It's like a very basic racer, and even the graphics are like not great. It doesn't have much content either, but I played this so much. I had a demo disc, and I kept playing one level over and over again, so this is good memories. I have to put it in A. Alright, we have Wu-Tang, Taste the Pain. It's a very basic fighting game, but it has a story, so that's good. Yeah, Wu-Tang obviously gave their name. Probably they wanted to sell it better or something. Each Wu-Tang member has like a different fighting style, which is actually pretty cool. Music obviously is great, but I feel like it could have been more. Like what Cypress Hill did to Kingpin, for example. For me, this must be a C tier because it's nothing special. I feel like they could have done more. And next up, we have the X-Files. Oh, I've never been a huge X-Files fan, like the show, but this game is awesome. Like the whole thing is live action. It's a point and click thing, so you have to just go around and you know, like investigate and solve a mystery and all that. If you're into detective stuff, this is 100% for you. I love it because of the live action thing. It's a cool game. I would play this anytime. This is an A tier for me. Xena Warrior Princess. A lot of people hate this game. This is the kind of game you're gonna search for and people are just gonna say, oh, this is the worst game ever made for the PS1. Not true. This is a lie. It has proper good looking 3D. It's pretty similar to the Might and Magic game that I showed you. It feels janky, but I love it. The whole aesthetics and vibe is just so cool. The combat is really basic. Don't expect like Dark Souls level combat. For me, this is A tier. Some people will probably gonna say like, yeah, that's not true. I still haven't found Broken Sword 2 and Lego Racers, but I'm still gonna rate it. I'm pretty sure it's on my shelf somewhere, I just can't find it. Broken Sword 2 is up there with the first game. It's a completely different story. The art style is similar, the same point and click adventure. They didn't really change the gameplay, which is fine, they shouldn't, but it's great. Lego Racers is not bad. You can build your own car with like Legos, which is pretty cool. For me, this is either D or C, but I think it's C because it's definitely better than like Porsche Challenge, come on. Lego Racers is better. We still have games, so I still missed a few. I have Spyro the Dragon once again. Just a booklet and a disc. I don't know why. I have another copy of Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. I need to sell this. Another copy of Medal of Honor Underground. I have another copy of Spider-Man. Yeah, that's why I wanted to go through these because I know I had duplicates. And I have this, which I didn't even know I had. This is a Bugs Bunny and Taz, Time Busters, and Wacky Races. Two awesome games together. I think I'm gonna keep this. And I have this too. This is the Smurfs game. The Smurfs like platformer adventure game. And I'm actually gonna add this to the list. Smurfs is once again one of the games that I'm just looking at with rose-tinted glasses. I play this game so much. It's pretty similar to the Winnie the Pooh game that it was like only made for money, but for me it's close to me, so I would play this anytime. I actually sometimes even do. The whole thing takes like an hour to beat, so it's not like a huge game. We also have X-Bird. I haven't even opened this. In my first PS1 shooters video, I talked about X-Bird. This is a Japan exclusive. And when I was in Japan in March, I was like, I need to get this game, you know? And I talked to these guys in the store and they were like, dude, what are you talking about? But like, who the hell wants to buy this game? It's like such an old game. No one really cares about it anymore. Like in the 4th or 5th store, I found it. It was 1,600 yens, which is like $8 or something. I don't think I will ever open this. I mean, let's be real. I can't even play it. I don't have a Japanese PS1, but it's a good memory. So yeah, we're done. How many games were that? It says 162 games, but I think we added more. I think it's at least 170, but probably even more. I'm actually happy with this. I feel like I could make a few adjustments, but I think this is actually decent take. Yeah, different content from my usual stuff. I just wanted to do something non-scripted. Hi, it's me from the future. I just wanted to say I really appreciate you making this far in this video. If you like the PS1 content, please let me know. I really enjoy making it, so I'm happy to continue. Please consider subscribing or dropping a like. I would really appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.